Hi guys, Louise here. I just wanted to come on live and just give a quick update on the fast, and also to share my Eclipse blessings and 12/12 portal blessings, and just wondered how the journey through those portals were for you. It was an interesting time for me, actually. It was my birthday on Saturday with the 12/12, and then with the eclipse there were some interesting energies around, but certainly everything feels lighter. I don't know, everything just feels lighter. Today feels very light and free. The sun is shining, which is nice, and I've been out receiving the light codes from that. Hi Sharon. And yes, with the fast, that was interesting, and there were some interesting things that came up for me. So on day 9 I had a fabulous day. Thank you. On day 9 I had a fabulous day. I felt amazing, which was great. And everyone had been saying in the group, you know, oh, day 10 you're going to feel amazing, you're going to feel incredible, and it's just going to be this, you know, glorious journey to the end of the fast kind of thing. Now when I joined the fasting group, my body had been asking for a 3-day water fast, and I'd never fasted before, and then I found this group and they were doing 20 days, and I thought, well, I'll join and I'll go for as long as feels good. So that was my intention at the start of this journey. But I did hope to get to 20 days. Then what happened on the 9th, I had a massage and I had some shamanic healing work done. And the night of the 9th, oh my goodness, and the day of the 10th were incredibly challenging. At one point I thought I was dying, and I was just completely surrendering into passing across the threshold. Really real nausea and vomiting, and it was just, you know, acid that was coming up, and I really struggled throughout the night. And I was just because it always happens for me during the night, these dark times, and I really struggled throughout the night, but I managed to get through to the next day, and then the whole of day 10 was completely written off, and I felt utterly dreadful. And it was interesting because there was a part of me, my ego, that was like, you said I was going to feel great at day 10, and it was, you know, like I was holding out to feel good, you know, like I could cope with feeling crap in the days leading up to day 10, but like beyond that I was supposed to receive this reward kind of thing. So that was really interesting, and you know, there was a part of me that could have that felt really hard done by, and there was a part of me that kind of thought, you know, all of this is rubbish. And it was interesting because I kind of let go of all of that and really allowed myself to flow into the truth of everybody's journey is different. You know, we all start from a different point. We all go through this ascension process, whatever you want to call it, the reawakening, or even if you're just, you know, doing a fast and detoxing, everybody's experience is different. And we really cannot compare ourselves to anybody else. And to do so is folly. But it's what the ego does. The ego compares. It wants evidence. It wants proof. It wants somebody to say, yes, this is going to happen, before it decides to do something, or decides that something's okay or worth it. And so I worked through day 10 and into day 11, and I allowed myself to kind of really reconnect with myself, my body, and I asked myself, what do you want to do? And my body was giving a very clear message. You know, you don't need to continue with the fast. What are you trying to prove? You know, why did you come into this? What did you come into this for? And it was to cleanse. and it was to detox in preparation for the light that we're going to be receiving and that we are receiving, and to optimize, maximize the benefits on my own spiritual path coming into this period. And to let go of the density that I'd been holding on to. And my goodness, I certainly did that. I lost 11 pounds in weight in 10 days. And I feel fabulous. I feel like myself again. I feel like I'm the Louise that I was before my dad's diagnosis. And I don't know if that makes sense to anybody else, but it was a really interesting conversation that I had with my body. And what was interesting was I was really aware that my ego at any point could have jumped in and gone, yes, but you would have failed. You said you were going to do. And I thought, wow, do you know what? That voice really doesn't have any weight behind it. The weight is behind my truth. That actually, this was great. I'm really proud of myself. I did 11 days fasting. And actually, it feels good to stop. And so that's what I allowed myself to do. And I allowed myself to just be guided by my body as to what to nourish myself with over the next few days. And it was basically a mixture of juicing and fruit, just really soft fruit. And then I progressed onto raw vegetables the other day. But I feel really good, and I don't just feel good because I lost the weight, and I don't just feel good because I feel clearer and more cleansed in my body, and that my body has actually healed in a lot of ways. The candida overgrowth has gone. I'm not having any of those symptoms. But I feel good because I didn't fall back into that negative self-talk that the ego will immediately jump in on. I didn't compare myself to anybody else. I didn't say, you kind of said you were going to do this and you haven't done it and therefore you failed, because that's absolute rubbish. The only moment that exists is this now moment. And it really doesn't matter what we said we were going to do or what we thought we were going to achieve 10 minutes, an hour, 10 days ago. It's what feels right in this moment. And I really feel strongly now the strength of that, that I'm not connected to the ego kind of throwing in all this but stuff, because it's rubbish. I'm more connected now to do you know what, it feels right, it feels good, I feel really proud of myself. Never fasted before, and I did 11 days, and it felt great, other than the days when I felt challenged. But do you know what, even on those days I felt like I was benefiting, because I felt like it was for a purpose, it was for a reason. My body was clearing and detoxing, and do you know what, detoxing is never pretty. So I'm excited going into the solstice energies. And the other thing is, I have no expectation of what the solstice energies are going to look like, feel like, or bring. I just know I'm excited, and I'm willing in each moment to just be and see what they are for me. And so that's really the message that wants to be shared today. So much is talked about within the spiritual communities about events and this and that happening, and what's going on globally in the world and energetically, and what's coming and what is it going to look like or feel like, and we set ourselves up from an egoic perspective to fail if we don't experience that which other people are saying is going to occur. But this fast has really truly taught me it's what you experience. It's how that experience shows up for you. That's all that matters. And you are exactly where you're meant to be, no matter where you are along your own journey. A lot of people on the 20-day fast in the group, they're still going, and brilliant, fabulous. You know, I really love reading the comments in the Telegram chat, and I feel really, my heart just sings for them all. But we're all in different places, we're all starting from different points, and I'm exactly where I'm meant to be right now, and they're exactly where they're meant to be. And so for this solstice energy, regardless of how it looks, how it feels, what does or doesn't happen, you know, you may just wake up and it may just be a day like any other. Just rejoice, enjoy it, allow yourself to fully experience whatever it is that you are there to experience. And if you can, give yourself some time in silence and stillness to just connect in and really allow yourself to kind of tune in to what you are experiencing. Because that's the other thing, we can get very distracted with our lives and not actually realize the energies that we are experiencing in each moment. So be you, be where you are, know that you are perfect, know that everything is perfect and in perfect timing, and you're exactly where you're meant to be right now, regardless of how that looks in comparison to anybody else. So much love to you. Take care. Have a wonderful day. I will probably come on with another sharing before solstice, but if not, have a fabulous, fabulous solstice. Enjoy the light codes as and when you can. I get out in the sun as much as I possibly can. They're so beautiful. There was some really gorgeous rainbow shards coming down today. It was just wonderful. And yes, I shall see you all soon. Take care. So much love. Bye.